this is Shokora Zouheikyoku aka Chocomint, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Deliver Us from Evil. In the last episode, we was able to meet Keldron, which is a tall, smug, handsome man. So we'll see this time what will happen next. Let's continue. First missteps. Just as I'm about to decide where I want to go, someone bumps into me and knocks me over. Hey, what the?
Oh.
When I turn to scold them, to my absolute shock, I come face to face with the guy from 3 days ago. And thankfully this time he's wearing more conservative clothes and not showing a huge mass of his chest. I mean, it looks really nice. A lot of nice skin to look at, but I would prefer him covering up.
Huh?
This guy is also smug like Keldron, but in a different way, in a more kind of less lazy look and kind of bad boy. I mean, both of them looks like bad boys, smug bad boys, but it's a different vibe from this guy.
Getting to run into a pretty young thing like you twice in 1 week? I must be one lucky guy.
They are so both of them are also flirty all the same though. Thank you. I
Cat, got your tongue?
shaking my head. I look at him straight in the eye, maybe a little too intently. I mean, he's very handsome. It's normal for you to stare him a little bit more, kinda admire the beauty, you know. Thank you for helping me get my scroll back the other day. It was very kind of you.
Hmm? Oh, right. That interesting little drawing. Find what you were looking for then, cutie? You certainly have expensive tastes.
Expensive taste? Does he mean the scrolls or something else? Yes, Wait, how do you know? Did you write the address?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Yeah, it's high chance that he wrote the address just as I thought in the last time. And my name is Velia, actually. I actually really like everyone's mug faces in this game. Maybe it's like a flirty faces for Raya, but it looks more like smug face. It's really smug.
You can call me Ace then, princess.
Or it's very nice. I don't know. Ace, that's an interesting name. And no one's ever called me a princess before.
Say, since we happen to keep running into each other, how about you and I go get something to eat together? It would be my treat.
Yeah, he's just blatantly trying to flirt. Flirt. Hold on, I saw this on TV, I think. This is like the part where the man asked the woman on a date? Something about my expression and sudden outburst caused Ace to chuckle softly.
If that's how you want to view it, how about it then?
Okay, question. Is that why is he asking me out on a date? Like, I mean, our protagonist, wait, not me, but Relia out here on a date. I mean, she is very pretty, but then they're strangers. Do old men here really straightforward and just go for it and ask out pretty ladies that they are interested in on a date on their maybe second meeting? But I might learn something. It's a good thing. He did help me out yesterday, and he seems like he knows the town pretty well. Maybe I can learn something more from him. I am very new to the town. It would be nice to have a guide at least.
Yeah.
Hey, if it's a guy you need, you won't do any better than me. Lucky for you, I know just where to start. You don't have to get anything if you really don't want to, but this place is one of my favorites here. Plus, they make an amazing pina colada. Pina... what? Ace noticed my confusion and chuckles into his hand. It's a cocktail. Do you know what a cocktail is? Not really. Just what I've seen on TV. I don't think you should say that. But then he might think you're from maybe a town, a small town. Outreached from the main city, maybe? Oh man, you're greener than grass. You're missing a whole lot of living here. I'm not green. I'm a perfectly normal color. Yes, you're not very green. Yes.
Relax, princess.
Green as if in naive, princess. But it's not a bad thing. Come on, I'll be more than happy to make sure your first bar trip is a good one. Scout's honor. He starts to walk again, leading me down the road. That's where I usually go with the confidence of someone who's been this way plenty of times. The interesting is, in normal situation, you should not follow a stranger somewhere. Maybe if he's a good person, then nothing's happened. But what if he's a bad person? Then you might get in big trouble. By big trouble, I mean big trouble that might get you traumatized. So out somewhere things, but I'm not sure if this word have like slavery or something of that kind. Oh wait, actually, they do have like servant at least, like maids, butlers, so there's a good chance of that. And now that I think about it, maybe someone who more experienced around the human world should have taught her, or Michael should have taught her more information about human world. What to dodge, what to be careful of, what to not say, as earlier I have noticed that she misspoke a lot of times, which shows her naivety around this place. And because I can guess that this guy is not wholly human, since he's one of their main romanceable guys. So he's trustworthy for now. Maybe a bit sketchy, but he won't show her somewhere bad at least, I guess. Feeling curious and a bit excited, I follow along. We arrive at the bar, which happens to be a restaurant during the day from what I can tell. Ace holds the door open for me to walk inside. Thanks. Don't thank me yet, princess. All around me are the people from different walks of life. Some sat in the restaurant section enjoying the meals. Others, like us, headed towards the bar. Why are so many people drinking this early? It's part of the culture here, darling. It's 5 p.m. everywhere. Somewhere. Where?
Hmm.
Where is 5 p.m.? You're funny, Relia. But I wasn't joking. And that is the joke. Oh dear. When we arrive at the bar, Ace shoots the bartender a small smirk and a wink. Tequila sunrise for me, sweetheart, and a pina colada for my cute lady friend here. The bartender simply rolls his eyes and goes to repair our drinks. I'm a regular here. Regular? Meaning I come to this place plenty and often with a good time in tow. A lot of joints know my face around here. Can't get rid of me. So you know the town pretty well then. That's more like the town knows me. Except you, since you're new. Fresh off the press, green behind ears, untouched territory. Yeah, definitely untouched territory. She's super green. She's super innocent about the way of the world. That is very obvious. Like, I don't think a human living here for a while could be this innocent about stuff. I want to know where you fell from. Fell? That's a peculiar way of putting it. He couldn't possibly, could he? Fell? I didn't fall. I would never. I'm fully devoted to him. Oh no, oh no, 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 girl.
Huh?
Immediately I cut myself off. Caltron's words from the other day ringing in my head. Yeah, oh dear, oh boy. Oh no, I've said too much. Ace is going to think I'm crazy. He's laughing. Why is he laughing? Oh man, I was right. You really are a precious angel, aren't you? Shh, not too loud. How do you know? You literally just asked me where time of day was located, princess. Great. Some undercover investigator I turned out to be. But wait. You knew when you first saw me, didn't you? That's why you wrote down Caldron's address. Who are you? What are you? Consider me an interested party and a friend if you want. I feel like that friend part should have air quotes on that. That moment, the bartender brands with our drinks. Ace is bright yellow with a ring of raspberries on top, while mine is a white pineapple monstrosity. Ace immediately plucks a raspberry from the top of his drink and pops it in his mouth, all the while keeping his eyes on me. Feeling his expectant gaze makes me turn quickly to my own drink and take a small sip from my straw. Hang on, this is actually good. It's good.
See?
Now you can say your fatter pina colada. Yeah, you're right. I drink more. It doesn't even burn like any alcohol I've had before. Whoa now, slugger. Don't drink that too fast. You'll regret it in an hour. Oh, okay. Sorry. I resume, drinking much more slowly. No, it's nice that you're enjoying yourself. I imagine that you don't get to jail all that much back in heaven now, do you? What are you talking about? I enjoy heaven immensely. Plus, I'm never cold. But this is something new. It's fun.
Hmm.
New can be good, and like you said, it's fun. I don't think Heaven's done anything fun since, well, ever. Plus, still using Batchman. Lame. I'm about to speak up in defense of Heaven, but I pause. I've been on Earth for 3 days and I've already experienced so many new things and technologies that Heaven doesn't have. But what do I tell Ace? I mean, we should be open to any suggestion. So, I still have a lot to see. This is very diplomatical and it doesn't touch on any size. I swirl my drink with my straw, thinking about what I've seen and learned so far, before turning back to Ace. Well, I wouldn't want to give Heaven an unfair advantage by judging too quickly. Clearly, there's still a lot to see here.
You don't know the half of it.
Time seems to pass easily, conversation flowing naturally between Ace and me, as if we've known each other for some time. The more I drink, the warmer and fuzzier I feel, but in a good way. Ace even lets me try a sip of his drink when I ask. Any thoughts I have allowed the investigation start to drift away until, out of the corner of my eye, I noticed something fluttering just outside of the window. Red and shiny. A cursed wish. Oh, Ace? Listen, I really appreciate the drink, but I need to go. I start to stand, but my legs are shaky and I almost stumble. Ace quickly reaches out and catches my arm.
Oh.
Whoa, easy there, lightweight. You might want to take 5 first. I'm a good person to lean on in times like this. I look up at him, then back out to where the butterfly is fluttering, farther away every second. Taking a breath to steady myself, I gently take his hand off me and smile. I'll be okay, I promise. I just need some fresh air. I have to go, but I'll glad to see you again. This was really fun. He studies me a moment, gaze flicking up towards where I've been looking before nodding slightly. Maybe we'll meet again sooner than you think, and I look forward to that with great anticipation. Much like how Keldrin did before, Ace grabs my hand and lifts it to his face. Unlike Keldrin, however, he actually presses a light kiss to my knuckles before letting me go. Oh, heaven above help me. I don't think heaven would want to see this, princess. I said that out loud. Okay. Bye. This is very awkward. Holding my hand close, I smile nervously at him before turning and running outside to chase after the rogue wish. Has it gotten brighter since I entered the bar with Ace? Now you're just kind of tipsy. I'm back outside, and I just managed to spot the butterfly as it flaps around a corner. Without hesitation, I hurry after it, but for some reason, it's hard for me to move in a straight line. Everything is so wobbly. I try shaking my hand to get rid of the residual fuzziness, but that only makes it worse. Still, I soldier on. The butterfly flies above a crowd of people, and I prepare to press my way through when a hand lands on my shoulder.
There we go.
Who is it? Is it Michael? Is it Keldrin? I don't think it's Ace. That voice. I turn around and there's Michael. Michael! Michael, you're here. But you can't call me that down here. I go by Relia now.
Oh?
Relia? Whose idea was it to change your name? It was Caltran's actually. He said it would make it harder for demons to find me. Of course, he would suggest something so ludicrous. No matter. Are you alright? It's alright, Michael. I chose the name myself, and I'm fine, really. I spun to where I last saw the butterfly, but it's gone. That's just perfect. Are you certain everything is alright? You seem distracted. I saw one. A cursed wish. It was just there and now it's gone.
What?
Where? Show me at once. I take off in search of the butterfly. Michael hot on my tail. We reach an intersection and I look around frantically until I spot the spark in the distance. There! I saw another one in the park when I first arrived here. This is only the second time I spotted one, but it must have gone in there. Perhaps. But we cannot be sure until we gather more evidence. But first, tell me the truth. Are you drunk, Relia? Yeah, she is definitely wrong. Definitely drunk. And I feel myself drunk, too, as I kind of slept on my words. What? Me? Drunk? That would explain why I feel so fuzzy and unstable. What do I say to Michael, though? It's good to tell the truth, you know. We could deflect the question too, but Michael is a sweetie. We cannot do that to him, right? Gotta be truthful. We are a good child. Yes, I think I might be a little drunk. I shrink a little when Michael pinches the bridge of his nose and breathes out sharply. However, when he looks up at me, his expression is softer. Worry not, Relia. It is my fault for not being here with you from the beginning. Earth's temptations are many and frequent. I know you always work, but I can take care of myself, you know. Are you sure? Because based on what you just did recently, or so far into the game, I'm kinda worried a little. I mean, there's these handsome men who take care of you, but I gotta worry a bit more, you know. I am not a worrywart. I am your friend, so of course I worry. Relax, it's cute. With that out of the way, something else occurs to me. Michael, why are you here exactly? I thought I was going to lead this investigation. Yes, that was the original plan. However, not long after you arrived, we detected a massive spike in demonic activity. I was worried for your safety, and decided to assume a human form and accompany you in for the remainder of this investigation. I also may or may not wanted to meet you more often. It's almost completely unheard of for archangels to pick human form in this day and age. This must be incredibly serious. He was worried about me. Well, I certainly feel a lot better now that you're here. But what do we do now? We must pay a visit to Caldron at once. I admit that I was not entirely forthcoming with you before about how close he is to this particular crisis. He started walking, and I quickly followed. What do you mean? You don't think he's part of this, do you? You said he could help us. I did, yes. But now I am not so sure. After all, his angelic parent was my brother. His brother? Uh, you mean Lucifer? Some things are starting to make sense now. Michael's reluctance to mention Caltron's parent, Caltron's cryptic attitude. How could I not have realized? Yes, I was certain my brother's progeny would be able to maintain a distance from his heritage and stay on the path of the righteous. But as of now, I just have to be sure. Let us wait no more time. He turns and strides towards Caltron's mansion, a tight set to his shoulders betraying his composure. I follow closely. Sudden clarity is settling in my brain. What's going to happen now? This time, one of Caltron's servants, an elderly woman named Ilsa, if I remember correctly, greets us and bids us welcome. It's Ilsa, but it looks like Elsa. Though I give her a small smile, Michael simply stomps inside. From down the hall, I hear a pair of voices speaking near the throne in hushed tones. This is getting out of hand, I told you before. Relax, it's all. Because besides, you were the one who... Wait, I know that other voice. That was before. What's going on here? Who is this? As we approach, Catherine is standing in front of the throne, looking cross, and next to him is... Ace? Ace, what are you doing here? He raised his hand in greeting, but Michael moves in front of me, blocking my view. I would very much like to know that as well. Wait, what's gotten into Michael?
Took you long enough.
Well. If isn't good old Wonder Boy himself finally decided to ditch the golden gates to mingle with us lowly earthlings that you. About time. Speak blandly. Why are you here? And how do you know about us? Please be civil, is my guest. And do try not to start a fight in here. I just had the carpets changed. That's right, Goldilocks. That means you're gonna be nice to me. I am perfectly capable of being civil. Hey! All three of them turn to look at me, stunned at my outburst. I move around Michael so I face them clearly. Would any of you three be kind enough to explain what's going on here? No hiding anything. I point to Michael, who shrinks. No beating around the bush. I point to Caltron, who merely raises a brow. And no distractions. I point at Ace, who's shocked at first, but whose expression quickly changes into a smile. And a blushy face, I guess. Oh, yes, ma'am. Haze, time, and place.
Very well.
You are quite right. You do deserve an explanation. This little mutt here is my personal associate. He gestures towards Ace, who scoffs mockingly. Really? After everything we've been through? Is that how you see me? I thought we knew each other far more intimately than that. Oh my god. Oh boy. Sir, please. Sir, please. I'm gonna have to take a breather here. And gonna stop this potential flirty introduction right now, as this is a good point to end for this playthrough today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next playthrough to see what is going on around the place. Bye bye!